is going to be slightly different from the normal routine because I want to teach something else today. I'm going to just share the screen with yourselves. You may see something in the group, in the actual chat box.
Yes.
Yeah. So I want to do this today so that you'll become familiar with this. This is really important because the Arabic language is very rich. Um, it has two parts. One part deals with the changes of the words, and the other part deals with the actual harakat, the fatah, kasra, and dhamma. So before I do any of the other aspects of the Arabic grammar, I need to do this first so that you become familiar with this. Now, every language has pronouns. And even the Arabic language, it has pronouns. Now, these pronouns, there are two types in English as well. You have attached pronouns and you have detached pronouns. So these pronouns, which I'm going to teach you today, are the possessive pronouns, which attach with a noun and it gives possession. So, for example, we have the word, let me get someone on the mic. Sister Samina, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Bismillah. Can you read what it says about possessive pronouns?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In Arabic, you have to use the possessive pronouns as a suffix, meaning that they should be ending the word noun. Here are some examples.
Correct.
Kitab, yani book. Kitabu. Kitabi, yani my book.
Correct. So what happens is that you have the word kitab and then you add a ya. This ya is
Yes.
called ya mutakallim, which means
Yes.
my book, kitabi, my book. And then the Arabic language and in any language, you have three participants in a conversation. You have three participants. You have either a speaker, either a second person who is listening to you, or either a third person. So you have the third person, which is he, the second person is you, and the speaker is I. So it's easier to start from the third person, which is his. So you have kitabun and you have hu, but when a pronoun is added with a noun, the dhamma tanween kitabun becomes with only one dhamma and it becomes kitabuhu, which means his book for one male.
Means we have to add that ha.
Yes, who, just the who.
Yeah, who. Yes.
Yeah, at the end. And if you add a ha, it becomes her book. So it becomes kitabuha. Kitabuha means her book. And then
Okay.
if you wanted to make it your book for a male, kitabuka.
Yes.
Kitabuka. Kaf with a fatha. And if kaf with a kasra comes, kitabuki, kitabuki, that means your book for a female. Kitabuki means your book for a female.
It's like assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Salamun.
Correct.
Yeah.
So assalamu alaikum is when you speak, when you are referring to a man. And if it's a female, assalamu alayki.
Yes.
When you are referring to a female. Right. Then, so we have kitabuka, kitabuki. And then after that, you have on the next page, let me just go down. Kitabi, my book, and kitabuna, our book. So let me go through it again. Kitabuhu, which means his book. Kitabuha, her book. Kitabuka, your book. Kitabuki, your book for a female. And then my book will be Kitabi, add a ya. And our book is Kitabu na, Kitabuna. So Sister Tamina, can you do the next one? The word bait.
Baytuhu.
Correct?
Should I look? Okay.
Yeah, look at it.
Baytuhu. Baytuhu meaning his house. Baytuha, her house. Mm, Baytuka, your house, and Baytuki, your like female's house.
Correct. And my house.
Um, Bayti,
Correct. And our house.
Baytuna.
Excellent. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic? Is that clear for you?
Yes.
Can you choose another student to come on the mic?
I, brother Ali Raza.
Brother Ali Raza.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
Maulana, apologies. I was not able to attend the last one, but I'll do the catch up before next class.
Inshallah.
Definitely. Inshallah.
So
Let me try this one. His imam, imamuhu.
correct.
Her imam, imamuha.
Correct.
Your imam, imamuka.
Correct.
Your imam for singular, imamuki. My imam,
Imami.
imami.
Correct.
Our imam, imamuna.
Excellent. Excellent. So these are the basic. Of course, there are 14 total possessive pronouns, but I'm just doing the basic ones at the moment just to get yourself familiar with them. So inshallah, I will do the other ones once everyone is confident with these basic ones. Okay. I'm going to ask yourself to choose another student to come on the mic.
Brother Abbas Kazmi.
Brother Abbas Kazmi.
Assalamualaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Would you be able to do the word Baytun?
Baytun.
Yep.
Baytuhu,
Yep.
his house.
Correct.
Baytu, hold on. Her house. Baytuki.
No,
Baytuha, sorry.
Baytuha, her house, correct.
Baytuha, her house. Baytuki, singular.
No, Baytuka with a fatha first, which means for a boy,
A
and
boy.
with a kasra is Baytuki for a female.
For a female, Baytuki.
Okay, and our house, our house.
Baytuna.
That's our house, and my house.
Bayti.
Excellent. I'm going to give you another word. Maktabun.
Maktabu.
Yeah.
So it'll be.
Yeah, Maktabun, his desk, her desk, your desk, male, female, my desk, and our desk.
Baytuhu.
No, Maktab.
Baytuha.
No, say it.
Sorry.
Maktab.
Maktahu.
Maktabuhu.
Maktabuhu.
Correct.
Maktabuha.
Correct.
Maktaboki.
No,
Maktaboka.
Maktabuka first, have the ka, and then ki.
Maktaboka. Maktaboki.
Correct.
And then
My
our
desk.
house. Maktabona.
Maktabuna, okay, that's fine. And my desk.
Maktaboni.
No, Maktabi.
Maktabi, sorry. Maktabi.
Maktabi, okay, Maktabi. Brilliant. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic, please?
Next student. Mehtab Walji.
Sister Mehtab Walji.
Mehtab Walji.
Sister Mehtab, assalamu alaikum. Sister Mehtab, can you hear us? Mehtab, can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, your volume is a bit it seems as your microphone is either far away or you're traveling or something.
Is this better now?
It's very poor quality sound. It seems as if you're sitting on a washing machine or something. It's really noisy.
I'm on my desktop. I hope this is. I hope this is better now.
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
that's brilliant. Okay, so Mehtab, let's do the word imamun.
Okay. Imamuhu,
Correct?
imamuha,
Correct?
imamuka,
Correct?
imamuki,
Correct?
imami,
Correct?
and imamuna.
Excellent. You know, when we recite dua tawassal, we say
Yes.
in that when we speak to when we address Sayyidah Fatima Zahra, we say to her in dua tawassal ki قد إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا بين يديك.
Yes.
So yadayki is referring to a female, and the rest of the imams we say ya wujihad indallah ishfa' lana bayna yadayka. We say bayna yadayka. So the ka is referring to the masculine, ki referring to the females itself. And also, even those who recite talqeen, we say imamuka an qiblatik, and if it is a female, an qiblatiki. So an qiblatiki, when you're referring to a female, asking her about her qibla. So these things are really important, and because this is the stepping stones for me to start the verbs as well, inshallah. So I do intend to start the verbs, maybe today, depending upon the student progress. So Sister Mehtab, can you do another verb? Can you do the word qalamun?
Kalamuhu,
Correct?
kalamuha,
Correct?
kalamuka,
Correct?
kalamuki,
Correct?
kalamuna,
Qalamun, okay, that's fine. And my pen?
my pen is
Ya. Qalami.
kalami.
Excellent. That's
Thank
very
you.
good. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic?
Sister Batul.
Sister Batul, she's passive today. So you can choose Sister Zainab Nadari.
Okay. Sister Zainab.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. So Sister Zainab, I'm going to give you the word. Which one should I give you? Babun. Babun means a door, correct?
Oh, yeah, correct. Okay. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Babi, babuhu, babuha.
Translate as well, please, so that I know you know the meanings.
Okay. Babi, my door. Babuhu, his door.
Correct.
Babuha, her door. Babuka,
correct.
Your door.
Correct.
Babuki, your door for female.
Correct.
Babuna, our door.
Excellent. Excellent. Next word I'll give you is which one should I give you? Masjidun. His masjid, her masjid, and so forth.
Okay. Masjiduhu.
Correct.
His mosque. Masjiduha, her mosque. Masjiduka, your mosque. Masjidiki, your mosque for female.
Correct.
Masjiduna, our mosque. Masjidi, my mosque.
Excellent. Very good. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic, please?
Oh, okay. I think
Parveen
all of
Razai.
okay.
Parveen Razai. Has another chance.
Parveen Razai, yeah. Everyone else has done it, yeah. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Sister Parveen, can you do the word mudarrisun? Mudarrisun, as you know, means teacher, yes?
Yes, teacher.
Mudarrisun, yeah, mudarrisun. So I want you to say his teacher, her teacher, your teacher, and so forth. Go ahead.
مدرسها مدرسو
مدرسه.
مدرسه
Correct.
his teacher
Mhm.
مدرسها her
Correct.
teacher مدرسك your teacher
Correct.
مدرسك your teacher for female
Mhm.
مدرسها مدرسنا our teacher مدرسي
And
my teacher.
excellent, excellent, very good. I want you to do one more verb.
Okay.
The word is ismuhu. Ismun means name. Ismuhu means his
اسمه your name
his name.
is
Ismuhu means his name.
اسمه is name اسمه is name اسمها her name اسمك your name اسمك your name for female اسمنا our name اسمي my name.
Excellent, excellent. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic, please?
I think everything is Samina Hamani. Sister Samina Hamani.
Yes, Sister Selena.
Yes.
Okay, Sister Samina, I'm going to give you the word. Yeah, sir. Ismun. So not ismun, hal. Hal means state or well-being. His state, her state, your
Okay.
state, and so forth. Halu.
Haluhu,
Mhm,
haluha,
mhm.
haluka, haluki, haluna, hali.
Excellent. So let me have a conversation with you now. Assalamu alayki ya ukhti.
Walaikum assalam.
Kayfa haluki now. See this? From this basic conversation, I'm going to make you start having conversation in Arabic. Kayfa means how, hal, and ki. Kayfa haluki.
Alhamdulillah.
Ma ismuki. Ismi.
Ismi Samina.
MashaAllah. Next thing I want to ask you. Ain. I haven't done this. I was going to okay, let me see. Aina anti. Where are you? Ana. Ana means I.
أنا من الغرفة.
Ana fi ghurfati.
أنا في الغرفة.
Ana fi ghurfati. I am in my room. Excellent.
Okay.
Just to build confidence, everyone. That's brilliant. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic?
Sister Batul.
Batul. Since Batul is passive, she's not going to come on the mic today.
Brother Abbas Kazmi.
Brother Abbas Kazmi. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام
كيف
شيخ
حالك يا سيد؟
أنا بخير والحمد لله
أين
وأنتم
أنت؟
يا أخي
الحمد لله بخير ولكن مريض.
أهلا وسهلا
أين أنت الآن؟
أنا بخير أين الآن في الغرفة
الآن I am in my house. أنا في
بيتي
أنا في بيتي. Excellent. ما اسمك؟
أنا عباس
اسمي عباس.
اسمي عباس.
Excellent. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic?
Let me just see who's on. Ali Raza Zedi.
Sayyid Ali Raza Zedi.
Yes, Maulana.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
ما اسمك؟
Ismi Ali Raza.
كيف حالك؟
Alhamdulillah. Kullu quiz.
كله كويس. الحمد لله. أين أنت? Where are you?
أنا موجود في بيت.
أنا موجود في البيت. أين بيتك؟
أنا بيت في in what
بيتي. You say بيتي.
أنا بيتي.
No. It's بيتي. Not أنا بيتي. So
Okay, sorry.
بيتي, my house. بيتي.
My okay.
بيتي.
You're asking where is my house?
Yes, and you're now the answer will be my house is in Woking.
Yeah. في بيتي.
في Woking.
Free walking. Okay.
Ahsantum. Next question I'm going to ask you. I'm going to hal. No, that's going to be difficult for you. Alaka sayaratun. Alaka sayaratun. Do you have a car? Alaka sayaratun.
Naam, but I don't know what to like.
Without I help you. So you say Naam li sayaratun.
Naam li sayaratun. Okay.
Or you could say Naam indi sayaratun.
Naam indi sayaratun. Okay.
Excellent. Next question I'm going to ask you. Alaka sa'atun. Naam
You're Naam. You're asking
indi.
about time.
Yeah, do you have a watch?
Oh, okay. Naam
Indi
indi
sa'atun.
saatun. Okay.
I have
Rolex.
Indi means I have.
Yes, indi.
Alaka yani?
Alak means is, la means for, ka means for you. Alaka. Do you have?
Do you
Okay.
alaka? Do you have? Okay. Okay.
Okay, so I'm deliberately doing this for yourself, giving you new words just to get the ear tweeted to listen to Arabic, so that I develop confidence in everyone, inshallah.
Maulana,
If we can have,
I have spent 8 years in Saudi Arabia, but literally I never tried to learn the Arabic.
A lot of it's the same situation in Iraq as well, that we have students living in Iraq, they speak Urdu or Farsi. When it comes to Arabic, shway shway.
Yeah, sure. So now when I arrived in UK, so
Yeah.
now I started to learn Arabic.
if we can have the this PDF or something for all these words you are trying to teach us, that will be easier.
I
we can look.
would send that. I would send
Okay.
everything. It's the reason why is that I'm giving you this is a drill exercise for
Okay.
speaking. So as I said, because I'm not only just teaching you able to read, it's read, write, and speak. So I'm trying to
Okay.
implement all three of them in one lesson, in one module. More normally,
Okay.
this will be 3 modules. Reading, listening, and writing. They are classified normally as individual modules, but I'm teaching it as one complete set. Okay, let's go to the book now and see what I'm going to do with you. See this, what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to I'm going to choose Sister Samina. Sister Samina.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do now, see this, what I'm going to do. We've done this lesson already. It says, Hada masjidun wa dhalika baytun. Correct?
Yes.
What does this mean?
Haza masjidun means this is a mosque and that is a house.
Now I want you to say, this is my masjid and that is your house.
Haza masjidi
And that is your house.
Wasalika betuka.
Excellent. See this? This is how much you, with basic these possessive pronouns, you're able to change sentences and make different sentences. Now I want you to say, this is her horse and that is our donkey.
This hazihi.
No, hada. Hisan is masculine. It will stay the same. Hada. Hada hisanu.
Haza hisanuka.
No, her horse.
Haza hisanuki.
No, her. Not yours. Her. Third person. This is her horse, and that is our donkey.
Haza hisanuha.
Mhm.
Second, what was the second thing?
And that is our donkey.
Wazalika Hemaruna.
Excellent. How do you find that exercise? How do you find that exercise?
No.
How do you find it? Challenging?
Not really, but it will be easier if we have that, like in the beginning, if we have that.
No, I've sent you the pronouns already. So I'm only changing I'm just adding the pronouns to these nouns. So to give you practice, that's what I'm doing, nothing else.
Mm-hmm. No, it's good.
Can you choose the next student to come on the mic?
Okay. Parveen Razai.
Sister Parveen Razai, can you come on the mic?
Yes, Sheikh.
I want you to say this is her masjid and that is his house. This is her masjid and that is his house. Hada,
Haza. Oh, I can't say.
her.
This is our masjid.
You need to add ha. Ha is for her.
Zalika.
No, hada is
No.
right.
No. Haza masjidu. Na.
No, masjid only means our masjid. I want you to, this is her masjid.
Her. Zal. No. Haza masjiduha.
Excellent. What does that mean?
This is her masjid.
Excellent. And that is his house.
Wazalika. Wazalika. Baituhu.
Excellent. Excellent. Next thing, I want you to say, this is my masjid and that is our house. This is my masjid and that is our house.
Haza masjidi.
Excellent.
A second one.
And that is our house.
Wazalika. Wazalika. Baituha.
Bayt, our house.
Wazalika baytuna.
Excellent. How do you find that?
Little bit practice.
شوي شوي inshallah you come
شوي.
practice inshallah you'll get there. So it's just in giving you more scope and understanding of how you can use these pronouns in sentences. You've done quite a bit, but just changing them you could do so much. Sayyid Abbas Kazmi. Sayyid Abbas.
Yes, Sheikh.
Okay.
Yes, Sheikh.
It says here هذا مدرس وذلك إمام. I want you to say this is my teacher and that is our imam.
هذا مدرسي.
Excellent.
What's the second one?
And that is our imam.
وذلك إمامنا.
Excellent. Now I want you to say this is his teacher and that is our imam. Sorry, change it, my mistake. Let's do it this way. This is our teacher and that is my imam.
This is our teacher. هذا مدرسنا.
Excellent.
وذلك. What was the second? وذلك.
And that is my imam.
وذلك إمامي.
Excellent. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic, please?
Let me just see who's in the group.
It's not that bad. Okay.
Imran was saying.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Next thing.
Sister Parveen Razai.
Yep.
Yes, Sister Parveen Razai.
Choose Sister Zainab.
Assalamu alaikum.
Sister Zainab Nadri, because Sister Parveen has just had a chance now.
Oh, cool.
Sister Parveen, Zainab.
Assalamu alaikum. Yeah.
Alaikum assalam.
Yeah.
I want you to say the following. Is that your dog? No, that is his dog.
Let me write it first. No. What's the second part? Is that your dog? No, that. Sorry, what was the second part?
That is his dog.
No, that is his dog. Ahaza kalabu ka.
Excellent.
La. Azalika, sorry.
Yeah, Azalika kalbuka.
Kalbuka.
No.
La. Zalika kalbuhu.
Excellent. I want you to say, is that your bed? No, this is his bed.
No. Sorry, what was the second part?
Is that your bed? Adhalika?
Yeah, is that your bed? Azalika sariru sariruka.
Excellent. No,
La.
this
Uh-huh.
is his bed.
La zalika sariru who?
Excellent. How do you find that?
It's easy, but it needs a bit practice. And my eyesight is not really good. Sorry, I'm trying to enlarge the
Text.
phone screen, and yeah, it takes a bit time. Yeah.
That's not a problem, but it's just to try to give you that confidence that inshallah you're able to be able to have a basic conversation with 4 or 5 sessions of Arabic which you have done.
Inshallah.
Okay, can you choose the next student to come on the mic?
Sister Mehtab, did you
Yeah.
say is
Sister
she
Mehtab.
tested? Okay.
No, yeah, it's just Mehtab, yeah, it'll be fine.
Okay.
Sister Mehtab?
Yes, I'm here.
Sister Mehtab, I want you to say, is this your shirt for a female?
How do you say shirt in Arabic?
It's on the page, on the screen.
Shirt.
Kamizun.
Okay, kamisun. Thank you. Zal,
Ahada.
what's your question again?
Is this your shirt in Arabic? How do you say that? Is this your shirt?
Adhalika kamisuka.
I
Excellent.
don't see that on my screen. I still have that the first page, the book
No,
one.
no, I can't
on my
screen. I
screen.
can't see. We can't see the book. We
Okay.
can only see the first page. Yeah.
Okay, one
Yeah.
second. Let me change it again. How about now? Can you see it now?
No, it is fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This one here. Ahada kamisuka. Is this your shirt? Say yes, this is my shirt.
نعم. ذلك.
No, na'am. Hada.
نعم. هذا
Kamisi. Kamisi.
kamisi.
Okay, next one. Is this his shirt?
ذلك.
No, is this? Adhalika means is that. Is this his shirt?
هذا.
Ahada. Correct.
Aha.
What's the question?
The question is, say in Arabic, is this his shirt?
Okay.
Yes, it is his shirt.
هذا قميصه.
Excellent. Na'am. The reply, say yes, it is his shirt.
نعم. نعم. ذلك.
Hada
هذا
kamisuhu.
قميصه.
Excellent. It just needs practice, but main thing is that everyone's understanding. Excellent, sister. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic?
If brother, let's see, did brother Ali get a turn?
Yeah, Ali Raza Azadi.
Yes, Mulana.
Okay. Ahada baytuka.
Haza bay. Okay. Haza baytuka.
No.
Is
Ahada
this
baytuka. What's the
is this
translation?
your house?
Answer this question now. Ahada baytuka. How would you say, yes, this is my house?
Naam baytuki.
Na'am hada.
Naam haza baytuki.
No. I'm asking the question, is this your house? You need to say, yes, this is my house. So baytuka, it has to change to my house. Na'am, this is my house. Na'am.
Baiti.
Naam
Hada.
haza bayti.
Ahsantum. Ahada kalamuka.
Naam haza kalami.
Excellent. Ahada miftahuka.
Naam haza miftahi.
Ahada miftahuhu. Ahada
Uh,
miftahuhu.
Naam haza miftahuhu.
What does
His
that
pen.
mean? Excellent. Excellent. Miftah means key, not pen.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, key. And his key. And if it is miftahu ha, then it is her key.
Excellent. Is that clear for everyone so far?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Was it something enjoying interacting and trying to learn these new
It is
conversations?
interesting.
Yes, mashallah.
Yes, it is interesting. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, but need a lot of practice.
One of the main things, okay, is that from experience, and I actually attended one seminar, a session about how to learn Arabic language. This is recently, before I started the online classes during COVID, this lockdown. One of the most important things in learning Arabic language, it's your focus and your positive ethos towards learning Arabic language.
Yeah.
It's really important that you always be positive, even when you're finding things challenging. When you're finding things challenging, do not let yourself down so that, oh, it's difficult. No, say, let's take it as a challenge, and I will compete and confront this challenge, and I will dominate this challenge. Never fall into the challenge. Like they
Inshallah.
say, like they say with COVID, that your whole attitude towards COVID, if you've been infected, if you're negative, it will really take you down. But if you're positive and try to fight back with COVID, inshallah, you recover.
We are only fighting back with COVID with the help of Ziyarate Ashura. So if you are feeling difficulty in learning Arabic, read Ziyarate Ashura.
Yes.
No, Bolana, I'm serious, really. I think so. We are really blessed. We as a Shia Muslim, we are really very blessed that we have this kind of like munajat and duas. We are really
Absolutely.
blessed. Yes.
Absolutely. So for memory, for learning Arabic language, reading the Quran, reading the ziyarat, reciting Rabbi Zidni Ilma, learning Surah A'la. In Surah A'la, Sabbih Isma Rabbikal A'la. There's an ayah in Surah A'la, Sanukri Uka Fala Tansa.
Yeah.
So that ayah, if you repeat that, it will improve your memory power.
Will this course help us in understanding Quran, or this is basically for learning the language?
I will not waste my time in teaching Arabic just for the sake of Arabic. The whole aim of me doing this course is to get everyone to learn and understand the Quran and
No
the
doubt.
hadith of the Imam alayhi salam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what.
Yes, because
that's
Maulana,
what I
right
want
now
to do.
when we
Yeah.
are reading Quran, we need to read it twice. Like first we need to read Arabic, then we need to read translation. So
Exactly.
exactly. Yes.
So the way I'm teaching Arabic, it's a very different method, and those students who are on book 2 already, they are seeing a difference already with their Arabic Quran reading. So they're able to, because I'm not only teaching you these basic sentences, but I'll be also teaching you Arabic grammar, which will allow you to understand past, present, jumla ismiya, jumla khabariya, imperatives, all sorts. So those students who have been with the past 8-9 months on the online courses, alhamdulillah, for them the Quran is becoming much more clearer. So that is the whole aim. My aim is not only just to teach Arabic language as such, but it's also give you a taster of a conversational Arabic as well.
Yes, because I'm interested in learning, like to understand Quran, not in learning the language.
Yeah, the only reason I'm doing it this way, it's easier for a gradual process to develop you. If I teach you the traditional Hausa method of Arabic language, all of the 200 students around the globe, or 250 students, all of them will run away, because we learn Arabic in the Hausa in a very traditional way, and it's very tough.
Yeah,
So I'm not
that's
teaching
true.
you in that way. If I teach you that, those people who are from India or Pakistan, they say that the most difficult part is the Nahu and Sarf. And
Yeah, that's why I left. That's why I quit. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's the reason why I'm teaching you this Arabic in such a interactive and a atmosphere which gives you confidence. So inshallah, my aim is there, but I'm teaching in a different method, but the result will be the same, inshallah.
Inshallah. So you know Farsi as well?
Yes. But
Okay,
I'm not
I know.
teaching Farsi at the moment. I'm not going to teach Farsi.
No, I know Farsi. I've learned it.
Okay. Okay. Let me just show you something else because Alhamdulillah, I think you may be ready. Give me 2 seconds. Let me see if I can find the slide which I want to share. Right. I'm doing this because Alhamdulillah, everyone is capable in the class. So I was going to do it next week, but I'm going to do it this week today instead. And I'll send this across as a PDF. Right. Can you see something on the screen?
Yes.
I'll make it bigger so that it's clear for everyone. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Now so because the reason why actually let me just change this. Okay, let me use this. Right. Now what I'm doing now, I'm starting the verbs with you. So these are in the Arabic language there are 14 forms. How many forms? There are 14 forms, and there are 6 forms. So in a conversation you have 3 individuals. Remember, as I spoke to yourself, you have either the third person, the second person, or the speaker. He or you or I. Okay, is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in the Arabic language, we know the best way of learning the verbs, past tense verbs. The reason why I'm teaching you verbs, because in lesson 5, it has some basic verbs. So that has the book has only 2 or 3 verbs, but I'm teaching the whole of the 14 conjugations so that it helps you to understand the Quran. So, for example, the verb is kataba. Kataba. So in the Arabic language, the minimum letters for a verb are 3 letters. Kataba. Is that clear?
Yes.
So kataba is the minimum letter you have for a past tense verb. Kataba. Okay. Now, kataba means he wrote, and as you know, with the English language, that every verb requires a subject, or every verb requires a doer. You cannot have a verb without a doer. Is that correct? Doer meaning a person who does the action. Correct?
Yes. The file.
Fa'il, yes. So kataba means he wrote. Kataba means he wrote, okay? And the person who did the action is he. Kataba means he wrote. So kataba, so there is a pronoun in kataba which is hidden, which is he. Then we have kataba. So Sister Samina, in kataba,
Kataba, Aleph is the file.
alif is the fa'il. So this is the dual, which means they both wrote. How many people wrote?
2.
2 people wrote. Kataba. And then we have katabu, which is more than 2 people. They all wrote. So in katabu,
Wow is the file.
the waw, alif and the waw together, well, yes, the waw itself is the sign for they, meaning they all
Yes.
wrote. So you have kataba, he wrote, kataba, they both wrote, katabu, they all wrote. Then we have, there are 3 forms for he, they both and they all. That's 3. Then we have she. She wrote, they both wrote, they all females wrote. So to make the form, the verb for she wrote, you add a ta with a sukun. Katabat. Katabat means she wrote. And katabata, so here we have the ta and the alif. Ta is a sign for female, alif is a sign for dual. So katabata, they both females wrote. And then we have katabna. Katabna is that this is a 6th form. And what happens is that the 3-letter verb, the last letter, the ba, is given a sukoon, and we add a noon with a fatha. Katabna, this indicates they all females. What does it indicate, Sister Samina?
Na is the indication of file.
Fa'il, and they all females wrote, correct?
Yes.
How much Farsi, how much Arabic did you do before?
Till here.
Pardon?
Till here.
Yeah, that okay. Did you
Yeah.
did you do the present tense as well?
No, I tried, but it was very hard for me.
Okay, you will inshallah it'll be easy for you, and I guarantee you this.
Inshallah.
So say the boss, he's a prime example. He knows me from 15 years, 20 years. So
MashaAllah from back in the days.
The way I'm teaching, it's really easy.
Actually, this language itself is very hard, and I was not very much interested in Arabic language as a language, but just I want to learn to understand Quran. I
You
was
can't-
more interested in learning Farsi, so I
Yeah.
learned that.
Yeah, so you cannot learn Arabic, you cannot understand the Quran without understanding Arabic language. Quran
No,
is literally,
Quranic language is different than the just the regular.
what I'm teaching you now is Quranic Arabic.
Okay, then it's good.
So everything what I'm teaching you is classical Arabic, which I'm teaching you, which is the Quranic Arabic.
So when we're gonna see the ayats and their translation and their words meanings from the Quranic verses.
Yeah, so I'm teaching you I'm giving you the tools to be able for you to understand the Quran itself. So
Okay.
we cannot expect, the Quran is a living miracle and it's the peak of eloquence for the Arabic language. It will take time. You cannot expect within 50 sessions, 60 sessions. It takes about 2 or 3 years. We in the houses, we study Arabic language for 4 to 5 years just to be
Yes,
able.
for language it takes time, but to Quran, Allah promised that it's not a hard thing to learn. So Quranic language is not hard, but as a
It is hard.
language, Arabic language is very hard. The second hardest language.
Yeah, so the Quran is to understand the Quran, you need to know balagha, you need to know sarf, you need to know morphology. So the Quranic Arabic is difficult. It's not easy. You need to have understanding of 3 or 4 subjects for you to understand the Quran. If a person
Yeah, Maulana, this is what I heard. Usually, when I'm talking with Saudis and Egyptians, they are saying even we are like born and we learn Arabic since our childhood, but up to now we are not able to understand the Quran properly because
Yeah.
Quranic Arabic they are claiming it's very difficult.
yeah,
No,
absolutely.
but for the Quranic Arabic, Allah has promised that it's not a hard thing. It's easy.
No,
Allah has made it easy.
no. Allah has made it easy. Yes, He has made it easy, but there you have to do the work. You cannot expect it's
Yeah,
easy.
yes.
Reading Arabic for 20 hours and say that you understand Arabic. No, you spend there are people who spend their lives mastering Arabic language. So it's something which you have to spend time, and it's not something like Farsi. Farsi is an easy language. You can learn Farsi in 6 months. Arabic, not in 6 months. No. It will take about a minimum of 2 years to be able to have a grasp to understand the Quran, because you need to be able to give the i'rab. Arabic language is based upon i'rab and the changes of the verbs itself. Okay, let's start. Let's get Sister Zainab Nadri. Sister Zainab Nadri, can you conjugate kataba and the up to katabna and explain to me kataba?
Okay. Kataba, he wrote. Kataba, they, two people, male, they wrote.
Correct.
Katabu, they, male, wrote. More than 2. Okay, katabat, she wrote.
Correct.
Katabata.
Excellent.
They, 2 female, wrote.
Excellent.
Katabna, they, female, wrote. More than 2. I just want to mention, Sheikh, that I have tried to learn this language as well while my children were in madrasa in Stanmore. So they would provide for, grown-up people, Farsi or Arabic classes.
Yes.
So, and unfortunately, our teacher left or something.
Yeah.
So I was trying to learn this language as well, but I didn't have any chance after that.
Yeah, and another thing is Arabic. Even Samina said, when Allah Subhanahu wa Taala says, that I have made the Quran easy. Yes, Allah has made the Quran easy to memorize. That is 100% correct. And so when you memorize the Quran, Allah is, because the Quran is the system in which the verses are coming is poetic. Well, it's not poetic. It's neither poetic because the Quran is not poem as such. The rhythm of the Quran itself, it allows you to memorize the Quran. So in that sense, yes, I myself, I know several juz of the Quran by heart. Why? Because it's easy. Because Allah's
No,
promised.
not to memorize. It says that for understanding, it's Allah has
No.
made it easy to understand.
No. No, that is a misunderstanding. So Allah says in the Quran, I have made it easy to memorize. But when it comes to if it's okay, if the question, Sister Samina, if the Quran is easy, so why is there a difference of opinion amongst the Sunni ulama, tafsir, and Sunni Shia? The whole reason why is because of the depth of the Quran, and people are understanding differently because of the depth and the understanding of the Quran. So if it's not easy because the Quran itself has 70 layers of understanding itself.
Yeah, that's a tafsir. I'm just talking about the translation. Like while you're reading, you just understand that what it says. Like we don't have to look at the translation in Urdu or Farsi or English.
Okay, in the Quran, Ayatollah, I mentioned it. Ayatollah Jafar, you may have heard Ayatollah Murtaza Askari. Ayatollah Murtaza Askari, may Allah increase his status in the hereafter. Ayatollah Murtaza Askari is the one who wrote a book about Abdullah ibn Sabah, that this is a fabrication. There's no person who existed. When he went to Saudi Arabia, the Mufti, who is the blind Mufti, he said to the Ayatollah Jafar Murtaza Askari that you Shias are kafir, and you people do ta'wil of the Quran. You do interpretation of the Quran. And because he's blind, Ayatollah Murtaza Askari said, it says in the Quran, whoever is blind in this dunya, they will be more blind in the hereafter as well.
Yeah, I read that one. Yeah.
So what does that mean? He got gobsmacked. So you cannot understand the Quran just by saying a translation of the Quran. No, the Quran needs to be understood in its depth entirely to be able to understand. You need to go to the tafsir, because otherwise, if you say that I can understand the Quran translation, then you may fall in the trap of tafsir bil rai.
True.
Those Arabic words have so many meanings, man. One word might have different meanings.
Yeah.
Don't mean the same.
Yeah, but inshallah, so if everyone perseveres within the next 6-7 months, you'll be able to understand the Quran in the sense that you understand this is past tense, present tense, these are imperatives, and then you need to develop your vocab. So it's alhamdulillah, the students are successful and they're enjoying it, but it needs some perseverance, and inshallah we'll reach that destiny, inshallah. This is the beginning. So what I'm doing
Inshallah,
here,
it's going good. So far, it's a good thing. Good class.
All of this.
You know, this one today we did. Can we do this next week again? This Kataba one, right?
No, this is going to continue.
Okay.
This is going to continue for a while.
Like a recap, inshallah.
Yeah. So inshallah, this is going to continue because this itself is teaching you the different verbs in the Quran. So this is the beginning. Because Allah, you use katabti in the Quran. So this is teaching you the template of the verbs, so that when you see it in the Quran, it becomes easier for you. Okay.
I remember that from back in the days. Still forgot it though.
So from the sixth form, from katabna, you put the third letter with a sukoon and you add the noon, which means they all wrote. Then from that form onwards, you have katabta, which means you wrote. Katabtuma, you both wrote. Katabtum, you all wrote. Katabti, you one female wrote. So katabti, having a ta with a kasra, means you one female wrote. And katabta means you one male wrote. And katabtuma, you both wrote, females. So for females and males, katabtuma remains the same. And then katabtunna. Katabtunna means you all females wrote. Katabtunna. And then I wrote is katabtu, and we wrote is katabna. So ta with dhamma means I wrote, And noon with an alif. Katabna means we wrote. Right. Let's choose someone to come on the mic. Can I have Sister Mehtab?
Yes, I'm here.
Bismillah. Sister Mehtab, Kataba. Can you start from there and
Okay.
explain to me?
Kataba, he wrote. Kataba, they two females wrote.
Correct.
Katabu, they wrote.
Excellent.
That's male. Katabat, she wrote. Katabata, they wrote, females, two females. And katabna, they wrote a group of females.
Exactly. So, and then after that, the ba remains with a sukoon, katab, and you add ta, tuma, tum. These are the attached pronouns with a verb, which indicate you, you two, you all. Ti, tuma, tunna. You one female, you two females, you all females. These are the attached pronouns which give the different meanings of which individual they're referring to. Sister Mehtab, continue, please.
Katabta, you wrote, the male. Katabtuma, two females. You wrote means two females. Katabtum, you wrote, a male, a group of males wrote. Katabti, you wrote, a female. Katabtuma, you, indicating two females wrote.
Right.
And katabtunna means a group, you, group of females wrote.
Excellent.
Maulana, a question here.
Yes.
Why this for male and female, the second form, why it is same in Arabic? Katabtuma, katabtuma.
So because the reason why the pronoun, it's antuma. So
Okay.
it's a shared pronoun for masculine and female. Both of them are the same.
Okay. Okay, fine. Thank you.
But you could tell, you'll be able to tell from the context whether it's referring to females or males itself.
Alhamdulillah, it's the same. Otherwise, it will be more things to remember.
Exactly. It'd be more confusion. And then last two, Sister Mehtab.
So, katabtu, I wrote, it could be either male or female. Katabna, we wrote, could be male or female. And then katabna, we wrote, male or female.
Yeah, so there's no plural. It covers the dual and the plural as well. So katabna is for both the dual and plural. Okay. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic, Sister Mehtab? I'm going to take a few minutes extra. Just I want to finalize this correctly so that everyone understands this, and then I could do a revision next week again. Sister Pravina Razai, can you come on the mic?
Yes, Sheikh.
Bismillah. Kataba.
Kataba. He wrote. Katabaha. They two male wrote. Katabuhu.
No, katabu.
They.
Katabu.
Katabu. They all wrote.
Correct.
Male. Katabat. She wrote. Katabata. They two female wrote. Katabna. They all female wrote. Katabta. You male wrote. Katabtuma. You two male wrote. Katabtum. You all male wrote. Katabti. You female wrote. Katabtuma. You two female wrote. Katabtuna. You all female wrote. Katabtu. I wrote, male or female, anything. Katabna. We wrote. Katabna. Katabana. We wrote. Katabna. We all wrote.
Excellent. Sayyid Ali Raza Zedi, can you come on the mic, please?
Yes, Maulana.
Give me
Kataba.
One second.
Okay.
Let me change it now. Let me use my traditional template. So this makes easier now. Here, because I wanted first to teach you with English. Now this is easier for you now. Huwa means he. Huma means they both. Hum means
I can't
they
see,
all.
Maulana.
Actually, you can't see it. Okay, one second. Yeah, let me send this. I'll send this across as well. Can you see it now?
Yeah, I can see.
So,
Yes.
so this is something even better. I used the other one because I had the English, but now I'm using this one here because it's got the pronouns. So these are the pronouns. Huwa means he, huma means they both, hum means they, hiya means she, huma means they both, hunna means they all. Then you have anta, which means you, antuma, you both, antum means you all. Anti, you means you one female, antuma, you both females, antunna, you all. I is ana, nahno is we. So these pronouns here. These are the detached pronouns which come normally by themselves. They don't come with a verb. But the verbs itself, the alif, the waw, as I explained earlier, those are the pronouns with the verb which represent the different formation and the different individuals. So Sayyid, Bismillah, kataba, translate as well.
Kataba, you wrote.
He wrote. Kataba,
He wrote.
Mhm.
Kutiba.
No, it's going downwards. Kataba.
Oh, sorry.
Kataba.
Kataba. The first kataba, he wrote.
Correct.
Then kataba, they wrote, two people,
Correct.
two male. Katabu, they wrote, they all wrote.
Ahsantum.
Katabat, she wrote. Katabta, they wrote. Katabat.
Correct.
Katabata, because I can't. Katabata. Yeah. And katabna, they all wrote, females.
Excellent.
Anta, so katabat mean
Anta katabta.
Anta katabta.
Yep.
You wrote. Anta antama katabtuma.
Ahsantum.
Mean you wrote, two people.
Ahsantum. Very good.
Antum katabtum mean you all wrote.
Excellent.
And then for females, anti, like katabti, for female you wrote.
Correct.
Antama katabtuma, you both wrote, like two females.
Mhm.
And antan,
Antunna.
like antunna katabtunna, you all wrote.
Excellent. I wrote.
Ana katabtu, I wrote. Nahno katabna, we wrote.
Excellent. Sister Samina, can you come on mic, please?
Okay.
Bismillah.
Kataba, he wrote. Kataba, two people wrote. Katabu, they all wrote. Katabtu, she wrote.
Katabat.
Katabat, she wrote. Katabata, two female wrote. Katabna, they all female wrote. Katabta, you wrote. Katabtuma, you two people wrote. Katabtum, you all wrote.
Correct.
Katabti, for the female, you wrote. Katabtuma, you two female wrote. Katabtunna, you all female wrote. Katabtu, I wrote. Katabna, we wrote.
Excellent. I'm going to choose one more student or two more students, and then that'll be end of class. Sister Zainab, Nadri.
Yes, Sheikh.
Bismillah. Kataba.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Kataba, he wrote. Let me enlarge it a bit. Okay, Kataba,
There you go.
you two wrote. Yeah, thank you. Katabu, you all wrote.
They all wrote.
They all wrote. Sorry, they all wrote. Katabat, she wrote. Katabna,
it's katabata.
Katabata. They two female wrote. Katabna, they all female wrote. Katabta, you wrote. Katabtuma, you two wrote. Katabtumma, you all wrote. Katabti, you female wrote. Katabtuma, you two female wrote. Katabtunna, you all female wrote. Katabtu, I wrote. katabna, we wrote.
Excellent. Last person, say the Abbas Kazmi.
So kataba, he wrote. Kataba, they wrote. Katabu, they all wrote. Katabat, she wrote. Katabata, they two females wrote. Katabna, they all females wrote. Katabta, you wrote. Katabtum, she, they two females wrote. Katabtum, they all wrote, females.
You all wrote.
Anti,
All boys wrote.
they all boys wrote, sorry. And Katabati,
Anti
she wrote.
katabti. Anti katabti.
Anti katabti, she wrote. Antum katabtum, they're two females.
Antuma katabtuma.
Katabtuma, they're two females wrote.
Mhm.
Anton katabtunna,
Mhm.
they all females wrote.
You all females wrote.
You all females wrote.
Mhm.
Katabtu, I wrote. Katabtuna, we wrote.
Excellent. So inshallah, I'm going to continue this next week, half of the lesson, and then continue with the lesson itself. So this is just the beginning. So of course, on this form, it's got the past, present, and imperatives. I'll not teach you the present and imperatives in book 1. I'll teach you that in book 2 because it'll be too much for you. Okay.
You know the book 1, where do we, how
Yeah.
can we order one from yourself?
At the moment, because of inshallah, I'll message you. Because of the COVID, it's difficult to get deliveries across UK. So inshallah, I'll give about a couple of weeks, a week or so, and inshallah, I'll just post it across to you. Please, everyone, if you could, I'll send this across to you. Write the Arabic and write the translation next to it as well, please, in a chart form.
If you send this one and the previous one that you showed us earlier on, both of them, so we can write them down.
Yeah, so inshallah you'll do this because this is a stepping stone, because all of the Arabic language is based upon structure, and if you go through them, I've got all the different ones on this. There's 6 different patterns for a 3-letter verb. So I'll go through some of them to get yourself familiar for the book, and inshallah develop your understanding as well of the Arabic language. So aloud salawat Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. So Sayyid Ali Razazadi, can you recite Dua Faraj to end the session, and inshallah we will meet next week inshallah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma kulli waliyikal hujjat ibn al-Hasan salawatuka alayhi wa ala abaihi fi hazihi saat wa fi kulli saat waliyum wa hafizum wa qaidum wa nasira wa dalilum wa aina hatta tuskinahu arzaka wa tamattihu fiha tawila. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
So inshallah, I hope this was a good stepping stone for yourself to understand the Arabic language better, and I'll also send you the possessive pronouns across to yourself to practice that as well. So I want you to write that my book, his book, and so forth. Can you do that as well, please? And also do the past tense with the translation as well. So at least I would expect one verb with the English translation to be written so that I can check it for you as well, inshallah. Is that okay?
Sheikh, I
Yes,
have
sister.
a question. So today is my first class joining this new group, and I was just wondering which lesson are we on?
We're on lesson number 4, Sister Mehtab, and message me and I'll send you the recordings. For lesson 1. Lesson 1 and 2 is really easy. Lesson 3 and 4. So you can catch up because you have a whole week. If there's any questions or you have, message me on WhatsApp and I will help you as well.
Okay, Jazakallah. Thank you.
Okay, no problem at all, inshallah. So it's good that you actually attended today's class, because today's class is the most important class which I gave so far from the 4 classes from before. So inshallah, it's good that you're here and you've done the verbs. These are the most important part, because everything else is going to stem upon this structure itself.
Okay, I look forward to it.
Inshallah. Any question from anyone?
Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Sheikh.
في أمان الله.